So what better thing to do when your last 10 acres, 10.8 acres to plant is too wet? How about we go pick up rocks?
Might as well.
Yay! I know we don't have them as bad as a lot of people do, but we have plenty. Those could cause a lot of damage. Oh, I've been looking for that.
You
there
lost
it is. Huh?
You lost that?
Lost this. I'll take this back to the shop and get it straightened out and get it put back where it came from. Good deal. That's awesome. Looks like I must have lost it when I was 5 years old. It's been out here a while, so there used to be a building site that's set up here, right on the side of that hill, and that's why we're finding a lot of this stuff. But if you look at this load of rocks, you go 15 miles north of us, rocks like this, they're not even picking up. This is probably the smallest that they're picking up, and they're finding rocks this big. You know, you have to have skid loaders or tractors or backhoes to dig them up. So, yeah, we're pretty blessed that a lot of our fields we're not in a rocky area, but you know, something like that can cause pretty significant damage to a planter or a combine. So, we've got enough. We'll just be thankful for the ground we have. So. Alright, good place for rocks. Keep the dirt from washing away. Here we go. Good morning. So it's Monday morning. We finished up planting last Wednesday around noon. We're getting a lot of rain right now. We got rain coming today and tomorrow. So anyway, gonna work on, of course, the planters will need cleaned out, the leftover seed that's in them, everything out of the row units, the discs taken out, and all that stuff. But right now, what I'm gonna work on is that sprayer right there is for spraying barnyards, waterways. You know, you can put 2,4-D in it and spray waterways to kill the weeds, kill the thistles. That goes in the Ranger right there. So anyway, I'm gonna get that down. We need to see if everything's running on it, run some water through it, just make sure everything's working, and that's what I'm gonna work on right now. I did pull the Kinsey planter outside, let it get rained on. We're not gonna clean that one out yet. I'm just wanting that to get washed off a little bit in the rain. I'm not gonna clean that out yet because around some of the new waterways that we did, some of the beans are not coming up very good. Don't know if it was packed, don't know if it was too light of soil and it pushed the seed down too far because we had the planters set up for no-till. Not sure exactly what happened, but we may need to replant around some of those waterways, so I'm not gonna clean the seed out of that one yet. I don't think. The problem is we got a 2.2 maturity bean out here at the home farm. That's where the new waterways were. We finished with a 2.5 maturity. Plus, that was planted 2 weeks ago. These plants are already 2 inches tall. So I need to talk to the seed guy. I'm not really sure I want to interplant 2.5s in on 2.2s that are already 2 inches tall. So need to talk to somebody smarter than me, which doesn't take a whole lot. But anyway, we may end up cleaning it out anyway because of that, and then find an earlier maturity bean to interplant and plant around those waterways. So anyway, more to come on that, but I'm gonna get that down and get working on that. Hey guys, so we had a funeral this morning, about 2 hours away, so we went to that, got home, and decided that I really need to work on my stuff tomorrow, this weekend, whatever. So we have a dump trailer full of tree material that needs to go to the brush dump. So they're open for another hour and a half. We're gonna go get rid of this, and then I think we're going to try and get those beans around the waterway replanted. And then, because next week it's Memorial Day on Monday, and we're wanting to head out east, go to the Creation Museum, and then we gotta come back through Indiana, and we have our nephew's graduation that following weekend. So next week we're pretty much out, so just trying to get the rest of these last couple jobs done, so that, because the camera lady, this person, realizes that if I don't get these two things done, then I'm just going to be sitting there thinking about it. So in order to prevent that from happening and stressing myself and my wife out, we're gonna go take care of this tonight, hopefully, and get it done and off the list. So then, you know, we're just cleaning out planters. One of them's done. We got the Kinsey planter to clean out, but you know, if that don't happen till 3 weeks from now, so be it. That's just fine. So anyway, but these two need to be done, and the beans for sure need to be planted. But if we go dump this, that gives it just another hour and a half to dry out before we go try and finish it up. So anyway, we're hoping to get these two jobs done tonight, and then
We actually have a third job tonight.
what's the third job?
We caught something in the live trap again.
Oh, caught another possum. So obviously we have some critters living in that shed that don't belong in there, so we number 2. So that possum needs to be released out into the wild somewhere away from the farm. So we're going to do that as well. So I guess that's 3 jobs we need to get done tonight. Then I suppose we'll reset the trap again. And I'm pretty sure there's raccoon tracks in that shed. So we'll see. We'll see what we catch next. But this will be the second possum that we've caught, and we'll go from there. So we'll check in later. All right. So got rid of the trees, and we are trying to. It is working. It is dry. We're kicking up some dust. There is some wet spots. We did have a broken tile, and this one watered away. That we made sure we did not cross that. But anyway, if you can see it, I'm not sure. Our windows are dirty, but kind of thin right here. It's getting better right here, so I might lift up and stop. But maybe I'll shut the left side off and just plant right up against let the right side of the planter just kind of fill in. Over there it's kind of thin, so not sure why this didn't grow very good. You can see out in the field, I mean, everything else looks good when we just strictly no-tilled it, but this dirt that came up out of the waterway, it did not like it for some reason. It didn't grow very good. So anyway, try and get this all finished planting up. We got rain coming tonight, so
Seems to kind of be a theme. We got rain coming.
It's been a crazy spring. Like I said, the last 2 years, now granted, it was a drought, and we don't want that again, but
Right.
we started planting, and 8 days later, we were done. We had both planters running most days, and you know, you plant 2,200 acres in 7 to 8 days. So anyway, spinning a little bit, but anyway, we'll get this finished up and let them get rained on and see how it goes. I don't know how they'll do, but anyway, here's what it is. We made an effort, and that's about all you can do. See right here where it gets really thin right in here. We'll just try and fill it in a little bit. We'll see how it goes. So we had to work on the planter one night in the shop. So we got some treated seed that's got some dirt and stuff in it, and corn stalks and stuff. So anyway, just what's slinging out here. The planter's out of seed. This is our last little spot, so just gonna do some hand seeding. Beans are pretty forgiving. You can lay them on the ground and they'll grow. So looks like I'm feeding the chickens or something.
It does.
Just going to get thrown away anyway. Where's your puppy? You gonna help me? Are you smelling deer? Are you smelling deer? Okay, should we go under here? Nope. Well guys, today's the day. We're going to get my BFR done. So the instructor actually had to drop his wife off at Cedar Rapids Airport. So I was gonna meet him in Monticello. He's just gonna fly here to Vinton from there after dropping her off. So he's gonna be here in about an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm out here to get the plane ready. Try and figure out some camera mounts, hoping to record it for you. We'll see how it goes. If they become a distraction, they'll just get shut off or moved or whatever. So anyway, we're gonna get her pulled out of the hangar here, and there she is, all cleaned up, shining, ready to go. We'll get the doors open and get it pulled out and checked over, get all my pre-flight done and all that. Once again, I'm not recording any pre-flight stuff, so many reasons for that. I'll do it on my own. Don't need a armchair quarterback saying I did something wrong or whatever. I'll follow the check sheet and do my pre-flight. And once again, my flight videos, don't use them for instruction because that's not what they're for. So just kind of showing you my life and what things I go through or what I'm doing. That's what's happening today. We're going to get the BFR done, and maybe we'll get started on the instrument proficiency check as well. So we will check in with you guys later. The prop. So unfortunately, the audio cable was only picking up bits and pieces of the actual flight. So what I'm getting ready to do here is I'm going to start a steep turn to the left. You actually do a steep turn one direction or the other, and then when you finish your 360-degree circle, you'll roll into a steep turn in the opposite direction. But before this maneuver, we did some clearing turns just to make sure there wasn't any other traffic in the area. But you know, we edit the video, we cut out pieces, and so I'm not going to show you the whole video, but just know that we did do our clearing turns and made sure there was no traffic in the area before doing this. So pretty soon here you'll see me
complete the steep turn to the left side, and here we go, we're rolling right back immediately into a steep turn to the right side. So and I believe this has been several weeks ago, but I believe your steep turn has to be at least a 45-degree bank, 45 to 60, something like that, and you got to maintain your altitude within 100 feet or something like that. So anyway, you saw in a previous video where I went out and practiced those on my own, and so here it was on the BFR. We're finishing up the BFR, and I passed, and it's all good. We appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe, share, and all that stuff, and we will catch you guys on the next one.